In a small town in the state of Texas, United States, an astonishing story began to unfold in the late 90s. Carol Yager, born in 1960, entered medical records as one of the most extreme cases of obesity ever documented in human history. Her life was marked by moments of deep sadness, social isolation, and a constant struggle against her own body. At her most critical moment, Carol weighed approximately 727 pounds, a number that shocks and intrigues doctors to this day. Before we continue, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any revealing and intriguing videos. What few people know is that behind these alarming numbers, there was a woman with dreams and aspirations that were brutally interrupted by a condition that began in childhood. By the age of 7, Carol was already showing concerning signs of excessive weight gain, weighing double what would be considered normal for a child her age. Doctors initially believed it was just a passing phase, but they were mistaken. During her teenage years, the situation drastically worsened. While other young girls her age participated in normal school and social activities, Carol was already facing severe mobility limitations. By the age of 16, she weighed over 200 pounds, and bullying at school became unbearable, leading her to drop out. This was just the beginning of a vicious cycle of isolation and depression that would follow her for the rest of her life. But what really catches attention in this case are the astonishing numbers. In just 1 year, Carol gained over 100 pounds, something that intrigued the international medical community. Subsequent studies revealed that she suffered from a rare metabolic condition that drastically affected how her body processed food. In a single day, her body could retain up to 85% of the calories consumed, while a normal person retains only about 35%. Medical records show even more impressive data. Her heart had to pump blood through approximately 100 kilometers of extra blood vessels created to support all that body mass. Her blood pressure reached levels so high that conventional devices could not measure it accurately. Carol's daily routine was a constant challenge. She needed a team of 6 people to help her with the most basic tasks, such as bathing or turning in bed. Her room had to be modified with special hospital equipment capable of supporting her weight. The bed had to be reinforced with industrial steel beams, something never before seen in cases of obesity. The psychological impact was devastating. Carol developed a severe form of agoraphobia, the fear of leaving the house. In the last 5 years of her life, she could not cross the threshold of her room. The windows were covered with dark curtains, and her only contact with the outside world was through a small television installed in the corner of the room. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of her story is the mystery surrounding her diet. Even under constant medical supervision and with an extremely restricted diet of 1,200 calories per day, Carol continued to gain weight. Some specialists even suggested that her body had developed the ability to convert even the air she breathed into fat, a theory that was never fully proven or disproven. In her final months, Carol began to exhibit even more concerning symptoms. Her skin developed a bluish hue due to a lack of proper oxygenation, and she started having frequent hallucinations. Doctors discovered that her body was literally suffocating under its own weight. Carol's last words, recorded in her personal diary, reveal a woman who, despite all her suffering, never completely lost hope. Maybe in another life, I can fly like a bird, free from all this weight that holds me to the ground. Her death at the age of 34 was not just the end of a life marked by tragedy, but also the beginning of significant studies on morbid obesity. Her case helped develop new treatments and medical protocols that now save thousands of lives around the world. The story of Carol Yager makes us reflect on how the human body can be both astonishing and fragile. It reminds us that behind every number in medical records, there is a human story of struggle, suffering, and hope. If you were impressed by this incredible story and want to learn about more extraordinary cases like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. Share this video with your friends and leave a comment on what you thought of this amazing story. Until the next video.